Sagittarius. Hello, 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 hello. How are you all doing? Hello. Okay, so this is your mid-September reading. See what's going on. General reading for the sign of Sagittarius. And so, of course, the general reading, so take what resonates. And I'm going to see what we got. I'm going to look at your current energy, what brought you to this, or the recent past, what are the lessons, what's coming towards you, where you are going. And then we're going to end it off with a crystal oracle card for you. I'm very excited for the clarifiers today. For those of you that watch my weekend twin flame readings, you will see that I used a deck that I'm passing on to somebody else, and this is the new one. This is the replacement one. I love working with new decks. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. LOVE. All right. For those of you that always support me, come on every week. Thank you so much. And for those of you that are first year, new time here, welcome. My name is Adrian H. I'm intuitive healer and I practice holistic wellness. All right. I also do spiritual regression hypnosis. And there is a link down below in the description that you can check out if you'd like to do it. There's a card that really stood out here for me. There we go. Overall energy. Oh. This is good. 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 Especially for those of you that are feeling a little bit down in the dumps, like nothing is going away. This is the reading you want to see. All right. So check out my spiritual regression hypnosis page if you like to. You're more than welcome to subscribe to my blog. And if you need beautiful social media management, you know, that really sort of works beautifully, amazingly. Or you also need lots of emotions going on here. Did you all fall in love? What's going on here? If you need beautiful graphic design work done or social media management, you can contact my best friend directly. She does all my work for me, including my newsletter, also linked down below. And you can contact her directly on, it says down below, AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Okay. So. You are getting your fire back. You're getting your fire back. All right. So 7 of inspiration, emotions. Okay. Coming out of this very dark period, I feel that many of you are learning the lesson that you need to learn from a period that really felt like oppression. You know, there was nothing cool about it. For some of you, you felt that the light has gone out and it's never ever gonna shine ever again. You know, it just felt like blah. I also feel that some of you felt very sort of naked, exposed, without choices. You know, no options. Very drained of energy, you know, not even having hope. And the sort of, you're beginning to sort of get the lesson within the circumstances. You know, the dark is sort of beginning to spread out there, and the light is coming through. This is coming towards you. You are moving towards that. You know, and so you are getting to you. I feel that you're in this overall space where you are beginning to get clarity about what was the preparation, you know, why it was necessary for you to go through the period that you actually went through, you know, this period that felt so horribly, you know, unfair and so oppressing. You are beginning to understand why it is that you needed to have that. And I feel that the reason why it's happening is because I feel for many of you, you were really sort of like, you know, you were in the sort of go mode, you know, needing to make this work, must make it work, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do that. And so there's a beautiful surrender that took place here. Many of you you're very different to how you would have been before. You're getting clarity about certain things that you never even, you know, understood or knew that you needed to get clarity about. Which is great. So Ace of Voices, recent past there. There were certain things I feel that you felt you understood, that you knew you understood. However, There is some clarity that kind of came in here that made you realize that maybe you didn't understand as profoundly as you thought you understood. Okay, and I mean it happens to the best of us. So there are certain sort of aspects, factors that came to light here, that came into play. I felt that they may have always been at play, but you weren't actually aware of it. You didn't even realize it. And so there's a new sense of wisdom that's coming through here. You know, I feel that for some of you, you you I want to word this correctly. For some of you, you feel that you are you sort of made life choices based on certain understandings, but there was more to that understanding. There was more details that you may not have been aware of. You know, up until now, up until previous, up until recently. And so, you, for some of you, you may even regret some of the decisions that you have made. Um, but it's taken you to where you currently are with the 10 of inspirations, the 10 of wands, um, a space of clarity, a space of there was an energy there of, oh, poor me, poor me, poor me, poor little Sag, you know. Um, and for many of you, you realize that you gotta let it, you're in that space where you this has been for a while though, but you're really letting that go, where you are realizing that a lot of the solutions that you were seeking, you weren't finding because you were sort of coming from a poor me space, But now, I feel that you're beginning to see so much more about opportunity and inspiration in life that on all levels, romance, money, career, health, everything. Things are, there's a lot of things that are changing for you really fast right now because you're sort of like shedding that skin, you're like that snake that sheds the skin, that is saying like, you know what, that was a previous sort of version of me and I'm ready for the upgraded version of me now. Okay. And you got the Empress going forward. Amazing stuff. Lots of abundance, lots of flow, lots of alignment, lots of prosperity, and you can really, I would actually encourage you right now, Sagittarius, to really open your mind to the question of what is it that I'd really like my life to be? What is it I'd like to experience? What does abundance mean to me? Because where you are going, we are always we are always really in a space of creating our future from where we are. Sorry, because the future itself isn't set. The future is determined by the decisions we make in the current moment. But the energy where you are heading is of such a powerful nature, such a powerful manifesting nature that what you put out there, the thoughts that you put out there, the hopes and the dreams, and can actually really unfold for you wonderful and beautiful synchronicities. Okay. Now, of course, you also want to be mindful that you don't think negative thoughts of like, oh my goodness, it's never going to work. Oh my, because then you can also create unnecessary obstacles you don't need to experience. But when you can be creating in that space of the idea, you treat life almost like window shopping, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't take life seriously because we all should, because life is serious business, life is good rules. But when you almost go like, if you imagine walking through a shopping mall, a very sort of upmarket shopping mall, somewhere like I don't know, Bel Air or Harrods, or if you're in Johannesburg in South Africa, maybe Sandton City Mall, or Mall of Africa, or if you're in Cape Town, beautiful Cape Town where I am, maybe on the V&A waterfront. I'm just making examples that you walk past up. You're not going to buy absolutely everything that you see, okay? But you can look like, oh, that is quite nice. Oh, I like that. That is a nice idea, you know? And you want to imagine that you're almost walking, you know, when you're walking with somebody who really cares about you, who's in love with you and really wants to give the best to you, they're listening to what you are saying, even when you're not aware of the fact that they are listening. So when they give you a special gift for an achievement or your birthday or, you know, Christmas or whatever it is that you are celebrating, then they give you the perfect gift because they've been listening. You want to think of the universe in the same sense. And you don't have to try to micromanage the universe or say what it is that you want to have, because the universe is always listening. So what is it you really want to have? What are the real desires of your heart? Not the desires that you feel are only available to you right now, but what are the real desires of your heart? You know, the real things that you'd like to experience, because life is always listening, and life is really listening to you right now. And life is asking to you, as it always is, but especially in this very powerful transformative period where you are right now. What would you like to have? What would you really like to have? What would you like your life to look like 20 years from now? Okay. Let's see. So we're going to clarify for you, first of all, the Seven of Inspiration, which is the Seven of Wands. And the first card coming out there for you for a clarifier is the Seven of Swords. So you're definitely in the period of stepping away from certain things that are not serving you in the most positive way. Those are too many cards that are falling out here. There's one that is remaining sticking to the floor. What are you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are you? What is it that you don't want to face? Justice. For me, when a card sticks like that, it is something that you don't want to face. So what is it that you don't want to face? Let's see what it is that you don't want to face. Because something is holding you back. And we're going to see what is the thing that's holding you back. What is the thing that is holding you back from your dreams coming true? We're going to talk about it now. This is holding you back. So, Seven of Inspirations, which is one, clarified by Seven of Swords. Walking away from certain things. There's something that you don't want to face here with Justice card. Something is making things not even out. And the thing that you don't want to face, the Magician. Some of you, not necessarily all of you, but some of you, and I feel this energy quite strongly. Remember, the scarf is really sticking to the floor. And there's no reason for it whatsoever to stick to the floor. It's a wooden floor, you know. It's almost like you don't want to accept that all the energy lies with you. That, here's a simple thing. As a soul having a human being experience, you can create anything from this world, anything from your life, anything that you want, you can create from your life. Absolutely anything. You're born with the potential to make of your life whatever you choose to make of it. And for some of you, it's a hard one to accept. Okay? You want that outside source, you want that outside confirmation, you want to see the world change first. You want to see the circumstances change. You want to see them change. You are holding yourself back. The change is within you. The world is a mirror reflection of what is happening outside now. Some of you will obviously say to me, well, Adrian, the world is crazy right now. Have you seen what's going on? You know, are you in your little bubble of denial? You know? No. Because what's happening at the moment is, remember, we are having an individual experience of life, but we also have a collective experience of life. And the collective experience is unfolding and sort of, you can almost say, sort of assembling, you know. Think of it almost like animation. You know, like animation flows, and it's one big picture that's flowing. But animation is really a lot of individual pictures that is just flowing into one another, and it's made to seem like one picture. So we are busy moving from one picture into the next picture. We are literally going through the phases and the stages. We're doing it collectively. And the question is, remember, this is one of those times in history, really, where things are changing so fast. There is a lot of gaps, there's a lot of opportunities available. But whilst we are feeling that we don't have any choices, that we can't actually see those opportunities because we are not open to it. We feel that we have no choice. But when we understand that with such a big change that is taking place at the moment, globally, that there must be lots of opportunities available that there weren't before, because things are very different now to how they were before. All right, so and the veil is lifting for you. Okay, the veil is lifting for you. But also, it's important for you to understand, as things begin to improve in your life, it is not improving because, well, it is, but let's just for now, it's not just improving because of the world and because of the economy and because of the government and whatever power the power that be is you. It's in your heart. But the reason why you're seeing improvements in your life is because the inside has changed. Okay, your story inside has changed. Your personal dialect has changed. All right, Ace of Voices, Ace of Swords. So that gives you, clarifies their recent past. Two of Swords, the World, and the Six of Swords. You realize that things are not, nothing is going to go back to the way that it was before. You realize that. Okay? The pie in the sky, it's just that, a pie in the sky. All right? So some of you may have also, there with the World and the Six of Swords, could have entered a business contract, maybe new business contract. I also feel that you are open to love, to connection. That you may have felt that you were very sort of, done with this person. You're very sort of done with him. But it's somehow like the tables may have turned a little bit, because it's almost like somehow you have time for them now where you maybe didn't have time for them before, or I don't know, maybe you for some reason or the other felt that you guys weren't a good match. Maybe you didn't feel good enough, they didn't feel good enough, or you felt above them, or whatever the case may be. There was a sense here of like, yeah. And so recently you realize that it's, in a sense, it's almost like they are in a better position of life than you at the moment. Could be, mentally, emotionally, financially, one way or the other, they're doing better than you. All right? And it's almost like where you sort of need them right now. What's going on now? Okay. And this one wants to come out, so I'm going to take it. So clarifying the current situation, so where's that, sort of taking you? The Ten of Inspiration, which is the end of certain things. So the Devil in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is actually great news. The sort of patterns that you were worried about, the misconceptions that you were worried about, that is there with those cards in reverse, especially the connection with them, the combination with them in reverse. You were overthinking something that it's almost like, if you want to call it, almost like an illusion, like it wasn't true. And so with Ace of Pentacles, the next card there, which is all about abundance, and the World, one way or the other, this new connection, there's some sort of divine intervention that takes place here with money. So either they come with money or they come with the energy of money, but somehow they change, they bring something to the table that makes your energy change, that also aligns you in such a way that there's a sudden influx of money, like a winning or inheritance or trust fund, or some chance, some opportunity. Okay? So that the wheels are turning in your favor there. Things are really working out well here for you. For the Empress, you've got the Three of Cups. What energy is coming towards you? This card wants to come out. Oh, I had this one earlier on. I put it back in the deck, the Hierophant, because I thought it was just falling out. Because I was still busy with the current energy, and then that came out for what's coming towards you, and it came out again. So with the Empress, you got the Three of Cups, which is fantastic. It speaks about a lot of fortune when you're going forwards. Your circles are expanding. Some of you have been feeling horribly, horribly trapped. Your circles are expanding. The Hierophant, you're getting all the support that you need. And with the King of Cups, emotionally, there were some emotions that were very unbalanced in your life. It was very wild. Maybe a lot of forgiveness that you needed to do. I feel for some of you, it could have something to do with a father, or like a father figure maybe. You are stepping into a space. It's sort of like you wanted somebody to fill a certain space or certain void for you. It wasn't filled. You sort of realize that you're the one that actually going to have to fill the void for yourself, because you are the one that actually experienced the lack. Okay, lovely. That's where you're going. That's where you're heading. And it's all brought upon by this new opportunity. Things are actually turning out much better than you expected. Let's just get your crystal oracle card for the Sag. Falling out there, Kunzite, self-love. All right, we're speaking obviously all the way through really about self-love. It's about getting out of that space where some of you are sort of self-sabotaging yourself, and you're getting out of that, beautifully out of that, which is amazing. Okay, great. So hope that helps you. Namaste, love and light. Remember, I've got a reading coming out every week, so you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Hit that all button next to subscribe so YouTube knows that you like to see my videos. And I will see you, Sagittarius, on whichever video of mine you decide to watch next. I'll see you next time.